Hello, sorry, hello and welcome to this video, damjan04. Yeah, I played him very recently and gave him a full point with the mouse slip. Let's try to avoid this in this game. B6, I actually think that this is not good here because of E4. Taking first, I think E5 first, and then bishop D3. I believe it is supposed to be not okay for black, but yeah, don't ask me about the details. Yeah, the knight on E4 is slightly unstable. And that everything costs quite a bit of time here. Knight D7. Yeah, okay, I can take. Just take D5 here or not. Yeah, I think I'll do that. C4 now is possible. Yeah, maybe. Let's just play in the most direct way. If black has to play C6, this position is strategically rather rather compromised. Yeah, okay, so I'm going for that. So I can go bishop A3 or I can go A4. A4 is a very decent way of doing things. Shooting for A5. The only thing I don't like is like rook C8, that C3 is somewhat weak. Bishop A3 is also not bad, but not entirely sure. Yeah, I think I go with the A pawn. I'm not sure, as I said, but that A4 A5 is normally a good plan here. Okay, but where to go? Maybe even here. Yeah, A5 looks good, and knight C3 is not really helping him a lot. I'm okay with queen B3 or queen B4, something like that. Okay, so he doesn't care so much about A5 happening. Is he going? No, I don't think at F6. I mean, I'm threatening to take on B6 now here. Threatening. No, I mean, threatening is a strong word, but I will do that, let's say. I just realized knight C3 is nonsense anyway, as H7 is hanging. This is probably a rather important little point. Okay, so here I'm just taking, I guess. Okay, so bishop B5, I would like to play with this knight C3. An interesting possibility is also just bishop E3 is a good move, right? Develop this and threatening to take on E4 and then knight G5. That would just win the pawn, essentially. Yeah, and developing is also not a bad idea. Now and then. Okay, I can still do what I said earlier. Shoot for this win of the pawn. F5, queen B3 loses everything, so he will lose the pawn. At least I don't see how he saves it. And the thing is, it's also, there is a big square on D6. Maybe he can play like knight B6, knight E4, takes, knight D5. Yeah, it seems he's going for that. He also might have queen to d5. Interesting. Anyway, I think I have to take now. Queen d5, yeah. Okay, I have f3. That's not a huge issue. Or somewhere else. Yeah, I think here to cover d4. Well, it's not easy here, as the knight on c4 is covering d6. I have knight c3 though, and then d5 maybe. Yeah, let's support this with knight c, that knight c3 move. Oh, he's not reacting to it. Okay. D5, I don't get it. Looks like a piece here. Or am I overlooking something? I don't see anything great for him. Okay. How to play here? Attack the B pawn. Let's block the pawn, and please no mouse slips. In the earlier game I also was just a piece up for nothing. Maybe I can just go rook d5 and win that pawn. Okay, let's make sure back rank is not getting a problem. Yeah, it looks very okay. Don't see any counterplay. Threatening also rook c5. He's playing for the mouse slip. He really is. After that last game, I understand what he's doing here. Okay, so check here, I guess.
Check.
And bishop d4.
Check. Check.
Don't see a mate.
Black resigns.
Okay. Queen f7. Queen f7 is not exactly complicated.
Check.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I think this line is better for white. It's just better for white, I think. Yeah, the engine agrees. Gives white almost a pawn here. Yeah, I think black has no real foothold on e4, and he will lose time, lose the bishop pair, things like that. Whatever it is, it's not good. And I think here probably c5 is better. After this, and this, it looks pretty bad, because after c6, this position is strategically almost losing. This kind of position is very bad, because I have a4, a5 here, And this will create further weaknesses. The d5 pawn is weak already, and after a4, a5, there will be a weak b or a pawn. Plus, I have the two bishops and very good control. His knight from d7, for example, is also pretty bad. So it's a very nice position. a4, yeah, rook e8, and now a5. Yeah, the engine is constantly like on +1. And here bishop e3, just support the center. Yeah, and now this is an interesting decision, that bishop takes e4. I wanted to cash in some kind of way, but a move like rook c1 is also excellent. Maybe it's even better. I'm threatening bishop b5 now, and he cannot really prevent that. Nah, it's a better move. This is good for white still, but not as good as rook c1. Here he gets some kind of activity. Knight c4 is a bit better, it seems. Yeah, I've got the pawn, but he's got activity, especially with this bishop. That's not as good as rook c1, clearly not. The engine dislikes queen d5 a lot. I'm surprised about that. Yeah, maybe it just puts the queen into this knight c3 d5 business. It's really possible. Rook d1 is good. And now, yeah, here, yeah, okay, d5 is a piece. He had to go this and back. Somehow try to hold this position. It does not look good, but it's not a full piece. Yeah, here I'm winning further pawns. Yeah, I think that was kind of okay. That bishop takes e4 move, however, that wasn't a good decision. It was better here to keep everything intact, let's say, and not cash in with a pawn. Yeah, this is a very bad position. I don't even see a move here. The engine wants to do this and just give away the pawn. Yeah, and this is kind of terrible. It's a pawn down and no compensation whatsoever. And I still have things to attack. The knight on b6 is not stable as well. Yeah, that would have been quite a bit better in comparison. Okay, well, thanks for watching.